On tonight's programme, Paul Kelly brings inside the largest lion enclosure in Ireland. We join Aisling Power on her round as she feeds the animals. And we go into the kitchen and speak with chef Chris Allen on the work he faces trying to feed up to 3,000 park visitors. The park is located in County Meath in Ireland, and with over 325,000 visitors passing through the gate last year, we met up with front of house manager Shane Swan and asked him to tell us about the park.
Well, the park was open 2 years in October. It's set on over 50 acres of land. It's evolved as the years have come on. I know it started off maybe as the restaurant first, and then we had a small Eagle Sky area, which is your adventure zone. But as the years went on, we extended, we've moved out, we put the zip line at the back of the rear of the park, and it just got bigger as I said, as times have gone on. Haunted House, it's opening on the 19th of October. Which will be ready with the weekend before kids finish up for their Halloween break. A lot of the stuff came in from the States. A lot of the things are in it are very, very similar to stuff you'd see in huge theme parks that all come in from Florida. It's a huge investment for us, and as well as that, even though it mightn't be the biggest attraction in the park, what happens is it's something to bring people in October.
It's morning time in the park, and park ranger Aisling Power is on her round feeding the 60 varieties of animals which are resident in the park.
Hello, these are the otters. These lads didn't actually like the water that much when they came here first. We had to put the food in it to make them go in, but much better exercise for them. What they love as well is eggs, so we'll beat up an egg and put it in a plastic tub and then put the tub in the water, so they have to swim around, try to get the tub out, manipulate it and open it up. And these are Asian as well, Asian short-tailed otters, so Asian. These are going getting quail this morning. You can give them a variety, you can get quail or small rabbits, any type of meat really, but quail would be the best for them. We supplement it as well. Sometimes, they wouldn't get the whole vitamins, minerals and everything, so when you have the supplements on, just gives them that extra bit of boost. These guys are actually really good swimmers. This is the female here. We'll throw it in the water some days, or other days we'll tie it up. You can see there's a bag up in the climbing frame there as well. The male is sometimes a little bit more nervous. I did zoology and that in college, so I'm doing another course at the moment as well, so I'm getting there slowly but surely. I love it, absolutely love it. And it's even better on the sunny days, but on a cold December day I might give you a different answer, but have you ever heard of Cold Monday? We have 6 coatimundi. They're from Central and South America. Turn on the lights. Yeah, that's kind of the first thing you do. The windows, turn on the lights. Get gloves, whatever you need. So these are getting the same as the raccoons. Half quail each and some fruit. I'll get another half quail then as well later on this evening. Well, no, you can vary it in the day how many times they're fed. Sometimes to change it up, we'd give them a full quail, at 12 o'clock. So, they don't get expectant on when they're getting the food. That can lead to, anticipation behaviour, stereotypical pacing, and that just because they're anticipating us feeding. It's not, boredom or anything like that. You kind of have to learn to differentiate between what's anticipation and then, what is boredom. That's where enrichment and everything comes in. Waterford originally. Yeah, I'm a long way from home. Have a nice little circular trip going between Galway and college and here. And they're all shying away, they know the cameras are out. they're just starting to come down there. Hi lads! Hello! Come on! Two more up in the tree there as well. There's one right here hiding behind. They get very nervous when there's different people around. Hi little lads. Hello. Come on little lads. Down you come. Come on. It's kind of like enrichment when you're feeding. They'll have to, you know, jump up and hold on, and it's not just, you know, handing it straight out to them. They just have to work for it a little bit. They're really good climbers as well, so because it's moving, it's working all the muscles, they have to hang on. It's not very rigid.
While Aisling continues her feeding round, on the other side of the park, Patsy McSweeney is gearing up for what will be a busy day in the Adventure Zone.
This is the Adventure Zone, right? And this area here, we have 5 activities here, and this area is more geared towards smaller people, younger children and things like that. So we have the air jumpers right behind you here, and we have Crispy Creek, which is the panning for gold. It's an American company that designed it. It's actually sand and gemstones, and the children get the opportunity to pan through the water flows through the sluice, and they can pan for the different coloured gemstones, and they get a little souvenir bag to take with them as well. This bag here, it's got Crispy Creek on it, and it's got all the little gemstones, and this is your souvenir bag that you can bring home with you, and you have your card, and so you can sit and you can match up all the names and the different stones with the card.
The park is home to some 60 varieties of animals. While the day-to-day care of the animals is left to the park rangers, the health care of the animals is left to vet Paul Kelly. Recently, Paul has been involved in a relocation project for 2 African lions. We caught up with Paul and asked him to tell us more.
Well, here you can see now, instead of looking through the fences and the wires at the lions, you're going to have these glass windows, so there's going to be much more contact with them. This is probably the largest lion enclosure in the country at the moment, and as you can see, there's a lot of trees and rocks in that for them to sit on and climb on and that, and the food will be put up the top here and it'll be hidden around there, so they're going to have to climb, they're going to have to work to get their food tonight. So Lee and myself, we went down to the park in Africa where they are, and we spent time with them, got to see that they were what we were getting, and they were healthy and all that. So, and this is actually just some footage of them when they were little cubs. You know, they were playing and they were great crack, but I mean, coming up here now, that we won't be doing all this with them. It's going to be about 150 kilos, and their power is just incredible. Whereas when they're only 30, 40 kilos, they're a lot smaller. And they're still cubs, they're still babies, and they haven't really figured out what it is they're trying to do, and that they're just playing and doing what lion cubs do. But when they get older, they give you a smack, they do serious damage. So this was just then, but it won't be now, or going forward, I think.
How does a chef manage to figure out what to cook? We caught up with Chris Allen and asked him that very question.
Probably around 200, around the 200 mark today. If the weather, you know, if the rain doesn't come, we'll do 200. Plus we do about 40, 50 from the Largo for the staff canteen. You know, just we keep them going on a Friday. We do a meal deal for those on a Friday as well. So.
And what's the maximum you do here today?
On a hot summer's day here, we could probably cater for about between 13 and 1500 hot meals, and maybe 700 to 900 kids meals, 200, 300 sandwiches. That's on a busy summer.
Park is a regular destination for tour groups, and today is no exception. We join Park tour guide Eric Lawless as he starts today's park tour.
Yeah. They like to live alone, so you might be wondering why there's 2 brothers in here. Anyone wondering? Yeah? The reason being is because they're an endangered species. Who knows what endangered is? Oh no, we need another one. Anyone else know what endangered is? Yeah? There's not much left. How many is in our classes in school? Probably about 30, is there? 28? Okay. Well, there's 35 Amur leopards left in the world. Okay, so the size of a 2 small classes.
Eric
okay?
takes a short detour out of the park and into the factory tour.
Alright, so these are all the offices. We usually give everyone a big wave, but they're not here today. It's their day off today. Because they love when we wave and make noise. Oh yeah, how you doing? You gonna sing it? There was a potato who owned that pack, and Tato was his name. Oh, T.A. Lance. You're supposed to sing with me.
As we leave Eric and his tour group trying to find their voices, we pop back into the park where Paul Kelly is checking out the mountain lions.
No. Yeah. Okay. What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to see an eye. They had a keratitis, an inflamed eye, and we put a lens on the eye. We stitched it to the eyelid, and I'm just checking how things are going. It's looking very good. So that's just what I want to see. So come on, look at me. Come on, come here. Hey, come here. Hey. What's up? Hey. Come on. Hey. Come here to me. See, you can't just go in. I can't just go in. I mean, and just say, open up your eye and show me. So this is why you have to take opportunities to, when you get them to, come on, turn around there. Turn around. Come on. Okay. Hey, Kato. Hey, how are you? How are you? Eh? What's the fun, eh? Okay. Now the other thing we want to do is she has a small mark on her back there, which is no problem. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to use some food here to get him up on the fence so that I can see into his mouth. He'll be opening his mouth, so it's just taking an opportunity and being careful at the same time. Okay, I mean these guys, their paws, they'll fly through, they'll flick through there so quick. Oh yeah, good. Yeah, okay, cool. Come on. Super, great. And what I'm trying to do is maybe if I get on the far side of you, just because the stick was getting in my way. Hey. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to sedate him because it looks like he's tipped the top of the.
We leave Paul for now as he arranges the treatment of the Amur leopard and catch up with a group as they take to the zip wire.
Yeah, that'd be so scary. Yeah.
Looking forward to it. Oh.